Welcome back to episode 43 of Playing Every Golf Course in Essex. And today we're at Blake's Golf Course, a place I've driven past on the A414 hundreds of times, but never actually stopped to play. Until now. Now, you know the drill, ladies and gents. We have to try out the breakfast. And today I've gone back to my roots, the classic fry-up. No messing around, no healthy detours, just proper fuel for a freezing Essex morning. And for £8, it was absolutely double decent in both taste and value. Blake's is a par 71, playing around 6,400 yards from the back tees, or about 6,200 from the yellows. It's described as an inland links, and honestly, that's exactly how it kind of plays. You get the rolling fairways, the exposed landscape, the wind playing a massive part, and those natural runoff areas, and just without the ocean crashing in the background. And one thing Blake's does really well is scenery. You get these big, wide, panoramic countryside views from so many holes, and on a crisp late autumn day, the place looked brilliant. However, the most fun, or maybe the most danger, definitely comes from the signature 8th hole. A gorgeous island par 3, absolutely giving you shades of TPC Sawgrass 17. Such a fun hole to play, an absolute ball magnet. I bet that lake swallows thousands of golf balls a year. It's short, it's dramatic, and one of those holes where you want to hit multiple shots, unless you're paying for replacements. Now on to conditions, and Blake's gave me a lot to look into here. I'm going to start off with the tee boxes. They look like they're taking a hit earlier in the year, but once you take a closer look, you can see they've been sliced and reseeded, probably a result of the weird warm spell we had earlier this year. With winter of care, I can definitely see these being in great shape by the spring. The bunkers were under maintenance across most of the holes. New drainage system seems to be going in there, so a lot of them were GUR. But honestly, not the end of the world. 3 drops from some awkward traps is never something I'm going to complain about. And once the drainage work is finished, it's a long-term win for the course. The greens were running quite fast, which surprised me for this time of year, but they were still a little bobbly. Nothing disastrous, just not as smooth as you'd hope. Another area that should tidy up heading into the next season. But the biggest positive by a mile is the drainage. It is unreal. This was easily the firmest and driest course I've played this winter. No mud, no sinking, no slipping, no wrecked trousers, just clean, crisp fairways and proper winter golf. The fairways themselves were very good, firm, tidy and completely playable. And you can clearly see that work is being done around the place. The Green King team had a brutal summer to tackle, but Blake's feels like a course on its way up. And it actually opened years ago as a premium venue. It even has full irrigation, something a lot of Essex courses don't have. Now on to the cost, and this is where Blake's really shines in my opinion. Midweek, it's just £29, and even weekends only go up to £37, which is cracking value for a course this dry and playable this time of year. They even do a 2-ball with a buggy for £73, and thanks to the dedicated cart paths, buggies are available year round, a massive winter bonus. And if you want a winter friendly round that won't break the bank, then I think Blake's is a top shout. Around a 77 for me today, one birdie taking me to 94 for the year. But that is episode 43 at Blake's. Let me know in the comments if you played it before, and also where should I play next?